Well, hello, I can't walk but I can fly page. It is founder and drone pilot and training, Aaron Outlaw, coming to you live 1 hour north of the Golden Gate. I told you, hey, just so you know, in case you don't know, I am stroke and brain aneurysm survivor, 8 years post-stroke. But anyway, today's show, I want to explain what I was doing when you watch a video. And then you see me, I had, I want to explain how I crashed into the pool. And right now, my drone is in front of a fan. Will be there for about 2 weeks. But I wanted to explain what I was doing. For the first time since I've been a baby drone pilot and cinematographer, I could see the entire show in my mind's eye before I even shot it. That was the first time that's occurred. The entire show from start to finish. It was going to be great till I ended up at the bottom of the pool. And I'll explain how in a minute. But I wanted to give a shout out to my dear brother, Tom Iloff, which is not only a dear brother I've known for almost 30 years. When he found out I was a stroke survivor, he became a stroke advocate and we reunited, and he's got me in these drones. I'm telling you, it is instilled, flying drones has instilled such a great energy in me, great feeling. The only thing I can compare it to is when I was young, I used to ride motorcycles, street bikes. And there was a feeling of independence you got on riding a motorcycle on the street. There was a sense of freedom. And honestly, flying drones gives me that same sensation where nothing else matters. I don't think of my worries. I don't think about my cares. All I think about is flying my drone. But when I was shooting my show a couple of days ago, I'm going to tell you what happened. Now I ended up in the bottom of the pool. So I had the show shot, and I'm still going to do the same show and what I saw if I can make it through this. If Pegasus, my P3 4K makes it through drowning in the bottom of the pool, because it was fully in the bottom of the deep end. So we'll see. I've got in front of me, my fingers are crossed. Of course, my unaffected, my non-paralyzed half my body. This hand I can use. Nothing else can be paralyzed. But anyway, so here I am hovering above the pool. That was going to be my title shot to the entry of the video, was just a down view of the pool. And then the low battery warning started going on, beeping. Hey, Eric, what you doing? Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. So I was just explaining to the peeps out there what happened and why I ended up in the bottom of the pool. So check it out, Eric. So I'm hovering above. My opening shot was going to be that down view of the swimming pool. And then I was going to practice my tail reveal on the closer to the house and reveal the swimming pool from only about 3 feet up off the ground. But when I was hovering up there where you see the opening shot, the low battery warning started going off, started beeping frantically, causing a sensation of panic in me. So I kept breathing, kept down, so no, don't panic, just land the drone safely and slowly. Well, I was doing fine until I got about roof level. And then the beeping got to me and I panicked. Baby drone pilot mistake. So I thought I mashed the stick down, hit the concrete, bounced up about 2 feet, then flew into the pool and drowned. So that is what I did. I panicked. Had I not panicked about roof level and master stick down, I would have gently landed. Everything would have been fine. My Pegasus would have been fine. So, hey, you know what I told? You guys don't know. I maybe you probably don't know. But as you know, I use my drones to raise stroke awareness. I had a buddy, a friend of mine, a dear friend, I knew of in a place called Walala, California, where I used to live. I knew him we've known each other for about 30 years. When I moved to Oregon, we got separated. And when he found out my plight, I became a stroke survivor, wheelchair bound. He is the one, his name is Tom Miloff. He's a senior veteran drone pilot, but he donated Pegasus, the P3 4K to my cause. He also donated a Tello, which is absolutely fun, which I'm going to do more of. I'm having trouble with the video feed, but the bottom line is of today's show, before I get too distracted, do not panic. Hey Eric, if you're still out there, when the warning goes off of the low battery warning, which I've set about 10%, how much flight time do I have? I don't know. I better find that out, because that would have made me not panic. Knowing I had enough time to land safely, which I ended up doing before I panicked and mashed the stick down, bounced off the concrete, and flew into the pool. But anyway, so I explained to you what's happening. Don't panic, young pilots like me. Don't panic. When the low battery go off, I'll find out how long we have at 10% to land it. I think it's 10%. Yes, I might have us set at 15% low battery warning. I'll ask Tom. Tom won't be able to tell me as a veteran how much time I have left, because I'm going to see if I would not have panicked. That beeping has sounded so terrible. It felt catastrophic. You ever heard that you create your own reality? Well, I did. I created my own. When the warning goes off, you stop. Well, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that, because I panicked. What can I say? I'm a drone pilot. I'm just learning. But thank you. If I would have stayed relaxed, which I was, but like I said, about roof level. But then the beeping in the morning and the low battery just got to me, and I panicked and mashed the stick and bounced the drone off the concrete and then into the swimming pool. So, hopefully I'm paralyzed, half paralyzed there. Now, Eric, I'm not faking it. I'm half paralyzed. This hand works fine. I'm half paralyzed from my stroke. So my left side, which looks like I can't mind touching my right, but this is my left side. I am half paralyzed. You know what, Eric? It's funny you have an attitude like that, because Tom, being my story advocate, who donates the drones to my cause. When I told Tom, I crashed into the pool. When I told Tom I crashed the drone in the pool, his immediate response was, dry it out and get back to work. He has the same attitude. Any crash, he says, you can walk away from is a good crash. He has a totally mellow, just loving attitude. And, I've known Tom for almost 30 years. What a blessing. He's made me, allowed me to learn to say, I can't walk, which I've walked for 8 years, but I can't fly. I can fly drones one-handed, and I ain't going to learn to be cinematographic photos like Eric Wamp. I'm not sure. I'm going to say like Eric in the chat right now. But Eric, thank you for taking the time to be here. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I've seen your work, and I love your work, by the way. Put a link to YouTube channel, would you, in the chat. Put a link to your YouTube channel and let people see your work. Yeah, park your moment. Yeah, you do. DJI probably makes, if my P3 4K makes us, and I have a dream of getting a new Mavic Air, but if my P3 4K could take this, I crashed it 3 times and now it's been the bottom of the pool. So, you know, DJI makes a quality product. I mean, anything you can crash 3 times and hopefully fly afterwards. And I've crashed it pretty good. And basically ended up rushing off and flying in. Any drone you can do that to and still fly is a drone like no other. And in my opinion, DJI makes a high quality drone. I'm not sure where they're at as far as price out there, but you get what you pay for. And I want to encourage all my stroke survivors, if you could afford $99, buy that little Tello drone. And I'll put one of my affiliate links to the Tello drone in the chat. And it's from Amazon. And you can buy it for under $100. But I'm telling you right now, as a stroke survivor, you can fly that one-handed. If you get a cell phone, iOS or Android, you can fly. It's an indoor drone. It's very small. It's not made by DJI. I think it's Eric. Who is that? Eric just put get that thing some floaties. That's funny. Eric, it's Rise. That's what I just remembered. Rise is really the one that makes the Tello drone. And they just added some amazing features. And I will fly it one more time, but I do go back to our YouTube channel and you do my first episode of this, because it's like episode 3 or 4, my show. But take a look at that video, and I'll post a link of my Rise video of that Rise Tello drone with the DJI components. Man, technology. What an amazing little drone. Yeah, Eric confirms as Rise. Thank you. So Eric, like I said, if you didn't hear me, please put a link to your YouTube channel so the people can see your work. And then, because I was really impressed with your abilities, your cinematic photography abilities. I know that my key to cinematic flying is not only the reveals, but extra slow. The slower you go, as a guy watching Ireland named Stuart Carroll, and he's from the drone filmmaker, I think, for sure. He teaches cinematic drone flying, but it's what I noticed, especially I noticed in your work, Eric, speed, slow reveals, slow camera movements, nothing fast, extremely slow, bit of suspense. Because it's really what we're doing. I notice when you're flying, Eric, you're building suspense in your film. So please put a link to your channel. That's going to be it for today. But I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for taking your time and watching this. I can't fly. but it can walk. Or I can't walk, but I can fly high. All right, but Eric, it can't be that hard to put a link. I'll put a link to your channel. I deal with stroke survivors. We do links. We don't do like searches. I'm sorry. So it has to be a link. Yeah, tell a story. I'm thinking, Eric, that is really true. And that for the first time, I was telling people on this feed, Eric, the first time I saw my show, I told her I had in my head, which I'll fly if Pegasus makes it. I will fly the show I see in my head in my backyard. See, my thinking is, Eric, because I can't drive, and because I'm wheelchair-bound, I always felt I had to go to an epic place to learn to be cinematic drone pilot. But now reality, I figured I came to realization about 2 weeks ago, that if I can make my front yard in my backyard interesting and tell a story, Eric, then I don't need to rely on people to take me to some epic location. I don't need people to rely on people that are busy, have their own life. My family is completely us, but they get their own life. And now I figured out a way to do everything independently, which is great. So my goal is to tell a story, like Eric just said in the shot. I want to tell a story. The story is my front yard, my backyard. If I can make that interesting to you, then I'm learning. Then when I go to my epic locations, I could apply the cinematic video techniques I use in an epic location. That is going to be exciting. I can't wait. Tom, I left and myself, we're going to fly one day. We're going to fly these bluffs over the ocean. That'll blow your mind. It's called Jenner Grade, California. And it's going to be amazing. So I'll probably got 2 months worth of front yard, backyard shows, learning my cinematic techniques. And then I'll go to my epic locations and try to apply what I'm learning to the epic location. Learn to tell a story. Learn to tell a story. Thank you, Eric. Bro, to have you here with me right now means tremendous. You have no idea. You have no idea what it means to have you live on my show. One of these times, Eric, if you're willing, I'm asking a lot, and I understand if you don't want to, but I can stream my phone and bring you into the chat, bring you into the stream live, and I can kind of talk to you live on the show. So think about it, Eric. I would be honored if you would do that with me. I'd really appreciate it. And we can promote your channel and stuff. So anyway, I gotta go. I love you guys. Eric, thank you very much for being here. And thank you if you're watching this on the replay. Thank you. And we just had Chris Price. I'm Chris. I'm just getting ready to leave right now. So I'm ready to can the show right now. But I will put the links to Eric's drone YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. And then I'm also going to put a link to my self-appointed mentor, which is an island. His name is Stuart Carroll. He is I think he teaches cinematic drone flying from me. He teaches us to be filmmakers with the drone. Oh, Eric, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Thanks, brother. All right, so keep it on, drone pilots. Remember, elevate yourself. Drones are awesome. Bye, guys.